Hi, the first book I'm going to read is Dog Did It. I know two little children who like this book, so we shall begin. Are you sitting comfortably? Dog Did It. Boris loved to eat green worm porridge. It was just so nice. Boris loved to eat it even though green worm porridge upset his belly. Grumble, groan. One day, Boris had lots of helpings of green worm porridge for breakfast. Later, on the way to the bus stop, he felt his belly grumble and growl. It growled and rumbled. It rumbled and grumbled. Boris held his belly. "Oh no," he said quietly, but it was too late. "What a pong! Who did a trouser trumpet?" asked an old troll, wiping her nose. "Oh, how rude! Who trotted?" asked her friend. Boris pretended it wasn't him. "Mummy, someone was naughty and did a tooter," said a little troll who was covered in mud. Everyone looked at Boris, and Boris looked around. Boris looked at Dog, and Dog looked at Boris. "Sorry, Dog," said Boris quietly, so only Dog could hear. Then Boris pointed at Dog, and Dog looked sad. "Dog did it," said Boris. When Boris was walking through the town, he felt his belly gurgle and babble. It babbled and curdled, it curdled and gurgled. Boris looked around as he held his belly. "Oh no," said Boris to himself, but he couldn't stop it. "Who did that smelly blamf?" asked a little troll, picking his nose. "It's putting me right off my food." "Oh, what a whiffy blurt! Who did that?" asked his sister. Boris pretended it wasn't him. "That is an awful pong. Who just blurped?" asked a troll, burying his nose in his armpit. Everyone looked at Boris, and Boris looked around. Boris looked at Dog, and Dog looked at Boris. "Sorry, Dog," said Boris quietly, so only Dog could hear. Then Boris pointed at Dog, and Dog looked sad. "Dog did it," said Boris. Boris went to the park to feed the ducks. Dog ate most of the bread when Boris wasn't looking. It was just so nice, even though it did upset his belly. Gurgle and bubble and bubble and gurgle. Dog felt his belly bubble and burble and gurgle. "Who did that flappy woof?" asked a troll, scrunching up his nose. "That's awful. Who did that flutter blast?" asked a big gruff troll. Boris looked around because he knew it wasn't him. "That's horrid. Who did that flabbergaster?" asked a small troll, burying her nose in her crunchy bug sandwich. Everyone looked at Boris, and Boris looked for Dog. But Dog had run away. Everyone pointed at Boris. "You did it," they said. "But Dog really did do it," Boris said crossly as he walked off. And that's not all Dog did. And we know what that means. Right, the end.